In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Don't let the sadness of your past and the fear of your future ruin the happiness of your present. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue to count. End quote.
Game over.
Every breath that I'm taking, I can feel that they hating. They've been patiently waiting, but I know I can make it through the pain and the lies. Just look me in my eyes. This is not a disguise, but together we rise. I do this for the fans, family and my friends. You gotta look within, believe and know that you can win. So be proud of yourself, cause I'm proud of me. Let your light shine bright so the world can see. A wise man once told me.
What up, everybody? It's the Influential Mouthpiece here again with another episode of TMI Presents For Your Inspiration. Today we're going to be talking about influence and impact. And what all influence is, it gives you the ability to persuade someone or something to do this or to do this. And what I've learned in my leadership journey is that a lot of times people in authority, they use that level of influence to influence us to do this or to do that. And I realized that a lot of times we do this because we have to, not because we necessarily want to. And I think that's where influence, it shows that it's only a temporary thing versus impact, which is a strong, lasting impression that we will remember forever. Think about it like this. When it comes to alcohol, whether you're driving under the influence of alcohol or you're at a party under the influence of alcohol, it's only temporary because whatever you're doing that night or at that moment, once that alcohol wears off, it's not going to happen anymore. No longer will you be doing those things that you did once you were under the influence of alcohol, which proves the point of influence only being temporary. Now think about impact. I know somebody has a grade school teacher, high school teacher, a professor, a coach, or someone out there that has made an impact in their life. And if they came and talked to that person asked them to do this or to do that, they would actually want to do that, opposed to feeling that they had to do that because of that relationship that was built among that person that had an impact in their life. So once we look at influence and we look at impact, we see that influence is temporary and impact is, it's long lasting and it goes a lot deeper. The meaning, it goes deeper. My last example I want to give is, think about it. If you got a ticket for getting pulled over for speeding, or while we're driving, we see the police on the road, he influences us to drive slower. But ultimately, that ticket that we receive has the lasting impact because, well, we might see the police and we may slow down, but once that police passes us, or we're clear of the police's radar gun, we're going to speed back up. But once we get a ticket, we're going to think twice before we speed. We're going to think twice before doing this wrong thing or that wrong thing. So when it comes to impact, we have to realize that it goes a long way. So when it comes to influence and impact with leadership, a lot of people out there, they're very influential leaders. But a lot of those influential leaders are not leaving a lasting impact in their members' lives. And they have to understand, if you want to be a great leader, you have to understand that being an influential leader is only a step. It's not the last destination. You want to ultimately become an impactful leader so you will never be forgotten. Now, I know you guys out there saying, well, your nickname is the Influential Mouthpiece, and I understand that, but let me explain. I'm here for the 4 to 7 minutes that I may be talking to you guys to influence you, to motivate you to do something that's going to help you change your life for the better. But ultimately, once I'm done making these videos and talking to you guys every week, I want you to think about something that I said. Once that difference in your life has been made, and you realize that this one thing that Tony Jr. said to me, it had an impact. And if I didn't hear that from him, it wouldn't have motivated me to do that. So ultimately, me as the Influential Mouthpiece, I have made my impact in whoever's lives that I've touched. So think about how influence is only temporary and impact, it goes a much longer way. And we have to look at being an influential leader as only a level that we must pass so we can get to the ultimate level of being an impactful leader where our people that are following us understand that we care about them and that if we do need a favor, they do it because they want to, not because they feel that they have to. And that's simply the difference between influence and impact, temporary and permanent. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of TMI Presents For Your Inspiration. And remember, you can never get too much